How did the personal, the collective quest turn into this incredible myth that has grown independently of you guys, obviously?
That's not our
to where
problem.
it is now.
We don't know, really.
How did it happen? When did it get transferred to the crowd?
I don't know. As soon as I don't know. It seemed to me that as soon as we were playing, like at the acid test, as soon as we were playing, you'd look out there and you'd see that guy, and he'd look up and go, "Yeah,
I know
what
you
you guys are doing. You know, I know what you guys are up to," and you knew that they knew. You know, and you'd go, "Yeah, you're right. You know,
right, that's right."
And it was like one of those things. You know, it was one-on-one. It was like that recognition. It was recognitions, you know, flashes of recognition, and no telling what really, but that thing that you recognize, and you recognize it because it's there, you know. And I could never say really what it was, but
it's communal in that sense.
It's in the moment. It's in that moment, and in that moment when that guy looks at you and goes, "Yeah, I get it."
Both
you know?
in the same place.
That's right. You know, and he knows, and that's that moment, and that, you know.
It's as close as you can come to being somebody else.
That's deep there. I mean, that is a moment of true knowing, you know.
That's right.
Was that something to want, to aspire to?
Not necessarily, but it was just a thing that happened.
What it is suspicions confirmed.
Yeah, right.
Suspicions confirmed. Yes, there is something like this between people.
Yes, right.
We've known it among ourselves.
Right.
And now
we've all long suspected it.
Yes, and now we know that it
we've
can
heard
happen
rumors of
between
it.
us and total strangers.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
When
just
did
one
it,
step
when
in
did
the
it
chain.
get when did it stop being linked that way, though? I mean, you told me 10 years ago you stopped getting any real information back from the crowd.
That's true. You don't get that kind of information.
Because you can't see them. I can't see them.
No, but they're still getting it because we're still
they're still
looking
giving
for
it
it,
out.
and we're still looking for it. Yeah.
And it still comes in.
Yeah, and we're still hoping and recognizing it when it flashes in on us, you know.
Right, but mostly it's like subconscious.
Yeah, that's right.
Because we've trained ourselves in a certain way.
That's right. We have had faith in that unspoken, unseen, unknowable in that frontal sense. You know, it's something that you got to trust it because just because of reportage, there's so many people who what they say about the Grateful Dead has that objective ring about it because they all report it. Right, the reportage is consistent. So you got to say, hey man, it's like flying saucers. Are all these people lying? You know, no,
Are all these people deluded? Or are they all drugged?
They're all experiencing something.
So something more substantial than a leap of faith, and something less.
No, it's a continual experience.
Right.
Provable.
And it's something that's
renewed every
It's
time.
working on some level, and that's the thing that counts.
But I can report to you guys lots and lots of different people whose perceptions are so far from what I know to be true.
Well, it doesn't matter. Perceptions are always individuated. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the farther away.
There's no contradiction in that.
I could bring people to this room and have them tell you what the Grateful Dead means to them, and you guys would be amazed.
Oh no, but they would be right.
They would be right.
Of course, what it means to them, but
not necessarily. We wouldn't necessarily be amazed.
And it might be one of those recognition things where they would remind us of something or tell us of something about something that we already know about, or say, yeah, that's true too, you know, because a lot of times there is that.
Yeah, the experience goes beyond space and time.
And there's nothing to say that we know the most about this that can be known, you know, just because we're
just
it.
a piece of it too.
That's right. We're just a piece of it. We're not it. We're
no. It is informing all of us.
That's right. That's exactly right. You know, so our opinions are just that. They're our opinions in our tradition, you know.
And in our position.
That's true.
As, in a sense.
A unique experience.
Well, as a sense, the main transformer.
Yeah. Right. That's our position in the line.
Yeah. In the circuit.
But everybody who experiences it on whatever terms they experience it is right about it, you know. I mean, how could it be any other way?
Religion, then, isn't it?
It's huh? Well, if you want to say that, that's something you could say. But
argue with me instead.
No, wait.
I don't.
Don't just accept it.
What did he just say?
He said a forgiving religion. First of all, I don't think religion is religion is not what it is, and forgiving isn't.
The thing is that we respect people's experience just like we respect our own.
That's right, because we're not saying what it is. We're not creating dogma or anything of the sort.
There's no central, because we can't even agree on it.
Right, there's no central thing, which is absolutely true that everybody can know absolutely about it. You know, it isn't that kind of thing.
It's like we're in orbit around the sun. All of us.
Yeah.
You know, by the very nature of that situation, we each look at it from a different way.
Right, and its warmth falls on all of us.
Yes.
Depending on
You guys are just a little
what
closer
our
to the
phase is, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depending
But
on whether we're
it does
rotating in
function as a
orbit or
religion
not.
for a lot of people. It may not be a religion. It may not.
Well, maybe
spew
we're talking
dogma.
about different things when you say religion.
Yeah, I don't know. That word religion has a whole lot of
Negative.
to it, you know.
It fulfills the social, societal role of a religion for a lot of people.
It used to. I don't believe that it fulfills that role anymore. There are other things like gangs or like sports.
Deadheads belong to this to the exclusion. I mean, they are as devoted to this and ascetic in pursuit of it. Many of them.
Many, but not all.
Of course not all.
Well, that's okay too, because as far as it's
Not
a
even
religion
most.
to me too, at a certain level. I don't like the word religion; it's a bad word. I mean, I don't like the word, and I'd like to not have that concept
Well, let's
as it
assign a
currently
new
is.
word to it.
No, I don't want to
Discuss
assign
it.
any word to it. I don't. Why limit it? You know, I want it to surprise me, to continue to surprise me. I don't want to know anything about it.
An experiment?
Sure, I want to be able. I mean, that's what I experiment with it all the time, as much as I can with my little part of it. But that's one of the reasons why I know that it isn't us. It's not something we're cooking up, you know.
Yes.
You know that.
cook up something like this.
Yeah, it isn't like that. Because if that were the case, then we could.
It's our wildest dreams.
Right, you can't manipulate it or control it the way you could something like a religion.
Yeah,
you know?
like the Rock of St. Peter.
Well,
You know
then
what I mean?
when
Or
you say
something like that.
religion,
Or
you're
Islam.
talking.
Oh boy.
Right.
Written down in the Quran in words of stone forever and ever.
Yeah. Right.
I guess maybe what I meant was faith, a faith.
Well,
It is something to attach your spiritual being to. I mean, it's that
Okay,
for
it
me
could
in
be
a way.
an object of faith,
Because
then,
even
perhaps,
yeah.
when I'm not satisfied, even when I don't particularly think the music's coming off very well, and I think, this is getting lame and I don't want to come back, I
Right.
come back.
well,
Come back
that's
because we'll try again.
Yeah.
I know you guys will, and I know
well,
I
that's
will.
we're
I know
sticking
I
with
will
it for that
enjoy
same
it.
reason.
Yeah.
That's the thing about it that's the real thing about it. See, I mean, to me, that is not something. That's too large of an idea for a word.
Right,
I
it's
don't
not
know what it is,
negotiable.
but it's just right.
It's
It's
not
too large of an idea for a word, and no word that I've heard yet really satisfies me about whatever that property is. But whatever it is, it's something which I have a very, very strong feelings about. And I'm living it. I'm acting it out in my life. You know what I mean? I have that much faith in it. And hey. So
Well,
far,
it
it's
is.
been really great, and it's also not something. I mean, it isn't something I'm doing. That's one of the things that makes it real special.
What's that?
Just the
Because-
fact that it's not something I'm doing. It's not something I'm
It's not-
causing.
we're
it's
not
not something
responsible for it
We're not
necessarily.
originating. We're not causing it. We're not making it happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's got us.
Yeah.
And it's so good. I mean, for us, for myself, for me, it's faith. I don't
Yeah.
know about the deadheads. I'll tell you what it is for me. I have faith in this thing,
Yeah.
whatever the it is.
Yeah, me too. And it's
I
taken
don't
me a
know
long
about
time to
anybody
get
else.
it. I mean, it's taken me a long time to get comfortable with it.
Was it wax?
Yeah, 'cause it's hard to believe.
Yeah, because I'm a fucking skeptic, and we all
Absolutely,
are.
it's
We're all
hard to fucking
terrible
believe.
skeptics. We ain't gonna
hard to
believe in
fucking
anything.
believe.
We've seen the elephant. We don't believe nothing.
The blind man with the elephant.
Right.
Well, it's obviously a tree trunk.
Right? Yeah, we don't believe a fucking thing. And so we're the hardest to convince of all. I mean, if anybody's skeptical,
Yeah, we
it's
still.
us.
I mean, I do. I still believe in it.
Yeah.
Obviously,
It
I
still works.
it still works.
That's it.
It's creaky, man. It's slow. It's anarchic, and sometimes it sputters and won't start.
Yeah. Right.
It's
All this is ornery as humans
When
are.
it pays off, it makes it worth all the dues.
Yeah. Comes up triple bars, man. Pours out all the dollars. All the golden yummies.
For a short time.
You're right.
It goes back to its
And
ornery. We're
here we
seconds
go
on
again.
in. We're seconds on in, yeah. And I even had a quasi mystical experience one night. I had really severe
too, huh?
problem. Well, I told you about it. Well, I haven't had very many in a long time, but
I haven't had any in a long time, but when I was having them, I had plenty of them.
Right.
I started writing again in the middle of the New Year's run. I had a really hard time getting anything written, and one night, something you guys were doing,
Yes.
Maybe it wasn't you guys
Combination
at all.
lock
It was
theory.
just
Yeah.
synchronicity. It was.
I know how you feel. I mean, I know how that is.
Oh yeah.
Picked up my notebook
Where
and
does shit
started
can
writing.
trigger you?
Sure. Yeah,
The
I
weirdest
go
stuff.
along in the stalest ruts for the longest time, you know.
Right, and
Seems
then
like
you hear a
they'll
commercial
never-
on the radio and you go, click.
Right. Some
That's
dumb
what
little
I saw.
jingle, you know. It's like that's the coolest I can think is potato chips, you know.
And I knew I was in bad shape when I woke up in the morning with some lame tune from MTV in my head.
Yeah, it happens to me all the time. Right, I get caught by them things. I'm gonna tear my mind. The mind is a monkey. It picks up the dumbest thing, you know.
And hammers on it till you can't stand it.
Yeah, that's you know.
The thing is that our genetics or our evolution have trained us to ignore things that aren't survival oriented. So, but at the same time, your subconscious is sucking in everything.
Right, and you got all that capacity to do something with, you know. So, but idols that can idle on any
It's
dumb
just
thing.
idling. Why idle
Yeah.
everything?
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
you'd be
God.
amazed at some of the mundane levels that you never get above, say, in the most highest concert, you know. You know, you'd be amazed. I mean, as far as consciousness goes, I mean, there's times.
My
There's
feet
nice-
hurt.
Right, my feet hurt. This string doesn't look right. You know.
Well, that's because the
going
high
on?
level's taking care of itself, so you're conscious.
Yes, it is.
That's
It is
it.
taking
See,
care of
It
itself.
can't really get too much more involved.
That's the
with
thing
your
about it,
hand,
you know. I mean,
Right.
that's the
That's
thing
where
about
consciousness is a burden.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. A lot of Neil Young said the same thing. You know, the best I'm playing, I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't have to think.
That's the stuff.
Yeah. Well, I've experienced
The
that.
ones I love are the ones when it's like slippery, you know, when it's like the best of everything is just all around, you know. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just like easy, you know. Oh boy, I love those, man.
The
It's
hot
just
knife
the-
through butter.
Right. It's the coolest feeling in the world. It's really
Yeah.
the best. It's just so special.
You can't put your fingers in the wrong place.
Right. It's just
It's impossible.
stuff coming out that's just
I've
it
tried.
just wigs you out, you know.
I
Oh, that is
tried.
the coolest thing I ever heard. Oh, that's great.
And you
know.
hear it back and it's still cool.
Right, yeah, that is this real special
Rare-
stuff, you know.
And sometimes you hear it back and it sucks, and sometimes the ones that were real hard work sound real good when you
Right, sometimes
Well,
the
we
ones
know
that
about
feel
that one.
great
Can't
are
win.
boring as hell. Yeah, right, that's a famous, I mean, I've gone through, I mean, that's all stuff that tells you about that
How
the
it works.
objective nature of it, you know what I mean? How it's
Yeah.
out
Yeah.
there and ain't in here, you know?
Unquantifiable it is.
Really is.
Yeah, right.
Sure.
That's one of the reasons you can trust it, you know? I mean, that's one of the reasons I trust
Yeah,
it.
it's the thing of finding out there's something else that exists outside of you.
Yeah, that's the great special treat of life.
Especially for a bunch of
Hooray!
podcast
All the
agnostics
solipsists can
like
relax.
us.
That's right, really,
Looking
right.
for something we can.
Right, for the
hook
cutting
onto.
edge of Western skepticism.
Which turns out to be the cutting edge of romantic idealism.
Right. It's fantastic, yeah. It's fantastic. I mean, that's the stuff you never would have been able to
Foresee.
right. You never would have been able to foresee that nature of it. You know?
Hey, let's smoke some more dope and play some music.
Right.
Didn't
My
know
God,
you
this
were
could
doing
be art.
important work there at the time.
Well, it's never going to be any more important than nothing, and it'll always be the most important thing.
It's always going to be more important than nothing.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Oh, sorry. I had that wrong. Yeah.
When Coltrane's band was together from like 62 to 65, they
Yeah.
rehearsed 3 times
Right
in the
on.
whole 4 years.
Right on. Heaven.
Yeah, I was that
That
good.
music stands up and talks to you to this day. I mean, it really does too.
Oh,
It
boy.
gets right in your face. It's amazing. That
Yeah, it's good.
Boy,
Oh yes, oh yes, Lord.
it's beautiful. Heaven music. I mean, that's also stuff that you're inspired by other music because, I mean, for me, the range of the Grateful Dead wouldn't have existed for me if I hadn't had experiences listening to other music where I got off so much that I didn't want to die. I would just be happy there forever, listening to that music
Listening,
forever.
yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
I'd be perfectly happy. You know, you
But-
can
but
unplug
not-
me and just stand me there, and I'd be
Nothing exists in a
Yeah.
vacuum in that sense.
right.
Music,
What-
especially,
what
cannot
though?
exist
Especially.
in a vacuum.
What's that? What was the
Nothing
beginning of that?
exists in a vacuum,
Yeah.
especially music. And so, since each one of us brought our particular musical trips, and some of them even coincide. You know, when he was playing the banjo in the early '60s, that's one of the things that turned me on to bluegrass music. And you played me things of Scotty Stoneman that sounded like Coltrane.
Right. And all of a sudden, yeah, right. And you
that
turned me
was-
onto a lot of stuff. You turned me onto a lot of stuff.
I mean, there's points of
Journalistically.
contact between all of our musical backgrounds.
I've actually learned
Not the
more
s-
music from Phil than anybody else I've known, really. That's
Is that
true.
right?
Yeah, you've turned me on to more stuff in music than any other single person that I've ever known. But until I met you, I really had a kind of a twisted, I had a very narrow.
It was like biased towards whatever you came out of.
That's right. Well, I only liked what I liked, and I didn't like anything else. You know what I mean?
But you only like what you knew.
But right,
Yeah.
that's right
Just
in a
like
way.
us.
But you're the guy that taught me that there was something to like about almost everything.
Yeah.
But as far as just learning music, I mean, I learned a lot from Phil.
I remember one time we brought those barium tapes, remember? In that
Oh
Huntington
yeah.
Shack.
Oh God.
We all
What
smoked
is
some
this
dope.
stuff? Oh
all
man.
smoked some dope,
I had
and
my
this was
head twisted
weird
around.
music.
Oh man, I never heard anything like that in my life. It was the most amazing.
But it was
shit.
still musical.
It was
you know?
fantastic.
You could tell. You could tell that it was.
It was
still musical.
fantastic. Really
Yeah.
beautiful, man. I mean.
Yeah.
And scary and all kinds of stuff. I mean, it had just all kinds of power and all kinds of stuff. But that's the thing. It's great to be turned on like that.